Yeah, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers. So this one, happy new month. And I with there. So today happens to be the first day in the month of August in the year of 2023. Chai, this month, oya mara imma ọ ga-adịrị Ojukwu mma, dịrị onye nta mma, dịrị okeke mma, dịkwara oke afọ mma, dịrị okorie na okonkwo mma. Biko ihe ọbụla anyị chọrọ ga-abịara anyị na this month we have already passed the half of the month. We are heading towards the ending of the year. I think we'll have 4 months to go. But whichever way it is, whatever it is that is bothering you, my dear, in this month, there must be something different in your life. Just, if you believe it, go to the comment section and say amen. Anyway, my wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. And before we proceed with the normal frivolities, let us go straight to the headlines, what you need to expect, and what we are going to analyze, my viewers, my subscribers, and also the lovers of Okute Daily Talk channel. I am not your media man with a difference. That your broadcaster will get better swag, where they give you everything the way you want it. I mean, fire for fire now. I will bring news to your doorstep. So make you continue to share this message, like, comment, or get pata of them, or do not forget to subscribe. All the very, very important. Let us go there. We need to get through the headlines, then for you to know what you are expecting in this news. At least it will trigger you toward the news from beginning to the end. You must surely find something that interests you, or something that you may like to comment on something that you may like to direct me on the way to do it very well. Don't blame Martin Namdekano for Biafra's actions, according to Simon Ekpa. I don't really know what he means, but it seems like he's trying to deassociate Martin Namdekano from whatever action that the IPOBs are taking in the course of this 14 days sit at home announced by the Finland lawyer and based agitator that is not based in Nigeria but based in Obodo. So that's all the thing take this. So make on take this one. They do what? They kill on a temper. Recycling all politicians in your cabinet. Disappointing. This one coming from NPP or NNPP chieftain. Slams or Gatulumbu. So make on here waiting Sani list. So Sani don't list 13 reasons why Nigerians must not support Niger Republic's invasion. Yes, so make an announcement for them because on a gate border, all the small terrorists where they worry now from Mali and this Niger, now them the warriors here. Now they are the foreigners that is intruding into our country. And if you ever go to support them, may they invade their country. I don't know what will be the fate of our brothers living in their border. In the state that borders with the Niger Republic. Quite disaster also. APC, they don't write a Senate president to reject Tinubu's ministerial nominee from Delta State. I think that one is Okotete, that lady that they nominated from Delta State. According to them, they said she don't have a good record, that she's not supposed to be in that ministerial position. But as it may have it, they have already started screening. As a matter of fact, 20 of the nominees have been screened already, and they are waiting for the completion of the 8 orders. Anyway, whichever way it is, we don't know. Say we are waiting for the completion of the judiciary. Then we will know whether we are moving forward or we are moving backward. Because the kind of political class we have in this country is the same people that kept us where we are, and they are still the same people that are being recycled every now and then into one office or the other. Somebody will finish 8 good years. 8 confirmed good years as a governor. Go back to your home and rest with your age. Let the young ones continue from where you stopped. Even if you want to continue in that politics, most of all these ones have a grown-up children who are not doing anything other than squandering the money that is coming from the Commonwealth of Nigerians. Bring them into the system. Let them bring their new ideas. Despite the fact that now, a lion begets a lion. But at least, as people will get a fresh memory, they can be able to contribute much. But all these old foods that we have here, all these recycled mumus that are leading us, they don't have anything to contribute or whatsoever. Look at it, just some Wike being a minister who have vowed many years ago that APC is a cancer. How can he leave malaria and join cancer? Now he is the head of that very cancer. The only thing he achieved in Rivers State as a governor that he can boast of is building bridges, whereby a lot of communities don't even have road of common good water to drink. for the past good 8 years, receiving the highest payment from the federal government on oil derivation. Where the money is now, Wike can never account for. As a minister, Wike still owing. He squandered money. Now you want to go to minister again. What for? Recycled old fools. The situation in Niger Republic, according to our sister, Obi Ezekwesili, she said it was predictable. That means it must surely happen because the country has faced a lot of hardship, all in the name of democracy. Who democracy help, if I may ask? Look at what Nigerians are facing. Even during the military regime, we never faced this kind of thing. During the kind of military regime, nobody go out there to protest and be shot to death. Even military that is leading the country. Highest, they will just got you, penalize you, and leave you go back to your home. But look at common in Enugu State, people who lock their shops, go on the street to protest, Biafra for that matter, not even a foreigners. He sent Fulani foot soldiers that they are initiated into the military and police. Let them go there and disperse them with tear gas. They go there with live bullets and shoot people to death. Till today, nobody saying anything. That so-called nonsense Mba have never come and issue a statement, at least to say sorry to what he did. They have power in their hands. Anyone that is vying for office, you think they are the same Mba who went to church and knelt down and begging to the masses to vote for him. Indirectly, corner, mistakenly, he got to the office and have turned to a tiger overnight. We are watching. All these things started one day, and one day all must end. Bianca Ojukwu, and I still remember the wife of late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, the first Biafran lord who led us into fight that we never prepared for, and we lose the fight. Of a blessed memory. They said they don't use to speak ill of the dead, but it really cost a lot of things in the Biafran land, but nobody want to say it. You want to went for a war that you never prepared for. They finish us. Over 5 million Biafrans were lost on that very particular mistake. We pray that such a thing never happen to us again. Bianca Ojukwu wins legal battle against late Ojukwu's brothers. I know saying a property they drag. But that is one thing with our Igbo people. They too like to drag the property of the late. Kenneth Okonkwo, he don't react to as a one woman will say him be retired colonel who sold her property to support people to be cries out. Everybody want to beat attention. Even the one that is within his reach or beyond his reach. Everybody wants his attention. This woman has been crying out every day by day, regretting why you join Labour Party. My dear, you can join another party. Nobody wants you. Come and get out. Nonsense. Don't blame Nnamdi Kanu for Biafran's actions. Simon Ekpa message to the public. Anyway, my wonderful people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. There's no time to tell time. Simon Ekpa, a popular Biafran agitator and separatist, has said that he is exonerating the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from any actions that Biafrans will carry out. I don't know what actions he plans to carry out. Maybe you plan to carry out not the Biafrans or IPOB. Ekpa, the Finland-based lawyer and Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, in a video shared on his Twitter handle on Sunday. Daily Post recalled that reports claimed Kanu directed Ekpa to stop criticism of Southeast governors. He told them what? Enough is enough. But Ekpa said the letters was fake and untrue. He said the letter is from mischief makers who do not want Biafran liberation. He retreated the call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu to ensure lasting peace in the southeast. I have a simple question for Ekpa. I beg, for the interest of peace, make nobody come to my comment section to bash me. I want to ask this question. You claim to be Nnamdi Kanu disciple, right? How can Nwa boy become prime minister when the Oga is inside jail? So if the Oga come out now, waiting the Oga go come be, he go be assistant prime minister, or he go be, they don't refer you as a fake disciple. I don't understand this thing. Or when Nnamdi Kanu finish with the problem at the DSS, he will come back and you give him the prime minister. I don't really understand this thing. Please, my Biafran brothers, I beg anyone who knows the answer should come to the comment section and let me know, because I am confused. I am confused. Being a disciple to somebody, you assume the office of a prime minister, immediately he get problem. Now, wow, as if you have been praying for him to get problem so that you can shine. Make on our way done, backstabbers. One good turn deserves another. Martin Namdokano did it to Wazirike, so now it is your own turn to do it to him. Make on our way done. Igbo enwezi. Ndị Igbo kwenu. Agweno hanibe, agwo na we no lu agwi ibe cannot a big. That is snake when no swallow his own follow snake can never get big. Now that is the only thing now. One have to go down for another one to rise. At least Ofuzo meche nkoze mepe. Ado the Biafran Prime Minister. Ekelo Mbanin. God of mercy. In the video he said, the reason for us not taking orders from the DSS dungeon anymore is to safeguard our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to forgive our leader for anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, we don't attach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it. Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Nigeria, for the freedom of Biafra, freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you do not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to it. According to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Recycling old politicians in your cabinet, disappointing. NNPP chieftains slams Tunumbu. The chieftain of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Ambassador Olufemi Ajadi, Ogunto Yimbo, make on see name, has said the recycling of old politicians by President Tunumbu Bola is a disappointment. Very, very disappointing. We never expected this. Since March 1st, they announced you winner. Since that day till today, you can never be able to get a fresh mind. At least you say, oh, I like to watch a teamship. That is your English at the Chatham House. I deal with the teamship. I will delegate questions to people to answer for you at the Chatham House. The same way you are delegating your work now to all these old fools to tell you what to do. And Nigeria, and you think Nigeria will move forward with likes of El-Rufai, with likes of Dev Omahe, with the likes of Wike, who never achieved anything in River State, after collecting almost 13% oil derivation from the federal government. He squandered all the whole money, using it to drink 11 million drink whiskey every morning. You think they are the one that will achieve anything? My brother, you better think twice. He said this while reacting to Tinubu's minister nominees on Monday. Daily Post recalled that Tinubu had last week sent the names of his ministers nominees to the National Assembly. Ogunto Yimbo, who contested the gubernatorial election on the platform of NNPP in 2023 in Ogun State, has however said that Nigerians were expecting young and energetic and vibrant persons as ministers, not all this old recycled food with no brain. He insisted that many Nigerians have been suffering untold hardship as a result of removal of a subsidy on the petroleum products. He called on Tinubu to immediately provide succor to Nigerians who have been suffering, but today they have nothing. The only thing they are concerned is the problem of another country, which is Niger Republic, while his own people are suffering unending hardship every now and then. Fuel increment under the space of 60 days increased 2 times, 1,500% increase is what we'll get in this new regime. Make on our way down here. We are expecting young and energetic Nigerians as ministers. The recycling of old politicians in Tinubu's cabinet is a complete disappointment, according to Ogunto Yimbo. Nigerians at this time needed committed, highly resourceful youths, not recycling of old and bemused politicians, most of whom did nothing tangible in the states they ruled for good 8 years. And you expect them to do something as a minister, whereby the resources is limited. I doubt that. Tinubu is getting it wrong with the caliber of people he has picked to work with him. Most of the ministerial nominees have been in government since 1999. We are without nothing tangible to contribute to it. They are still in government. and they can be like this even until 2029. First of all, you can no longer delay the palliative because your policies are biting hard on ordinary Nigerians, according to the NNPP chieftain, he said. Sheikh Sani don list the 13 reasons why Nigerians must not support Niger Republic's invasion. Let us see the 13 reasons from the former Central Kaduna lawmaker. Former Kaduna Central Federal lawmaker Sheikh Sani has warned against the military invasion of Niger Republic and gave reasons against the planned action. Niger News reports that Sani made the assertion following the 7-day ultimatum given to the General Abdurrahman Mane Tichiani, the mastermind of the coup in the Niger Republic, to return power to Mohamed Bazoum, who is democratically elected. The decision formed part of the resolutions reached at the extraordinary meeting of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, Authority of Head of States, and the government, which was held in Abuja on Sunday afternoon. Reacting to the development or the last development in a post via his Twitter handle on Monday, Sani listed 13 reasons why Nigerians must not support any armed invasion of Niger Republic. The former lawmaker asserted that armed invasion of Niger Republic by ECOWAS is simply a war between Nigeria and Niger because of the proximity of the two nations. He wrote 13 reasons why Nigerians must not support any armed invasion of Niger Republic. 1. ECOWAS armed invasion of Niger Republic is simply a war between Nigeria and Niger because of our proximity. 2. Russia and Wagner may come in support of Niger Republic, and Nigeria will have to use its own money to prosecute the operation. Nigeria offsets 70% of the budget of ECOWAS. I don't see the US Congress approving unlimited arms supplies for ECOWAS to wage war against another country. It has never happened. Number 3. Our bordering states of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Jigawa, and Yobe will incur a direct hit in the event of the war. The number 4. If there was no military action to dislodge the military coups in Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Chad, why that of Niger Republic? That is the question that left for this Agbado to answer. It seems like this man don't have a good advisor. Hey, don't go there and cause war between Niger Republic and Nigeria. Yeah, hoping that these people that you hope will stand for you, they will disappoint you. This one now, they don't build their alliance with Russia. I will know why they tell you this, Delala can better advise you well if he is your special advisor. Why did the American and French military bases inside the Niger Republic refuse to stop the coup, and now they are encouraging us to go to war? You are right, my dear. Tunumbu, okay. Niger has been helpful to Nigeria in the fight against terrorist groups, and the country is currently hosting over 330,000 Nigerian refugees. In the event of war, this can be in danger. Number 7. Tinubu should not allow himself to be pushed to initiate and trigger a war with a neighboring country and later be left stranded. No West African country has any military capability to start or sustain a war with Niger Republic. Everyone will be relying on Nigeria. Number 8. We should not cry more than the bereaved. If the people of Niger Republic don't want military rule, let them fight to remove it themselves. We fought our own military rulers, and some of us even went to jail in that struggle. Let them fight their own fight. Let us not go and die in the fight of another people. The people, the occupants, the whole country are celebrating for this military coup. Then why are you people doing this? Number 9. Saudi Arabia is still bogged down in Yemen after spending hundreds of billions of dollars which we don't have. The number 10. The military regime in Myanmar is still there, and not one stronger nation is contemplating military actions. Just under 60 days. Number 11. We have a war at home against terrorism. Let's concentrate here. Number 12. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea forces will likely enter the war to support Niger Republic, and they will attack Nigerians' territories. Number 13. President Bola Tinubu must continue to toe the line of dialogue with the military authorities in Niger and not war. So don't give them ultimatum. Mind your own war while they mind their own war. Your own war here, you have not finished it. You want to go initiate another war for Nigerians. Okay, APC, Right Senate President Tinubu's ministerial nominee from Delta State. The Delta State chapter of All Progressive Congress, APC, has written to the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, rejecting President Bola Tinubu's ministerial nominee from the state. The party made the rejection known in a letter dated July 30, 2023 and jointly signed by its Isoko chairman Lucky J. Esijik, Ojukwu chairman Felix Datwe, and Isekri co-chairman Evans Omar Tosogwa. Nigeria report that the president submitted the name of Honorable Stella Okotete as the ministerial nominee from Delta State. But according to the letter APC said the nomination followed extreme and inexplicable marginalization of the southern senatorial district of the state. It stated that Okotete comes from the central senatorial district of the state, which enjoyed that honor under former President Muhammadu Buhari with Festus Keyamo or Festus Agbamu SAN as the Ministry of State for Labor and Employment. The statement read in part, moreover, the pending ministerial nomination is in complete disregard of the principle of zoning oppositions in our party. We do not think that it is fair or equitable for the state chairman of the party, the gubernatorial candidate, and the ministerial nominee to be not only from the same senatorial zone but also the same local government. Given that the Delta North Senatorial District has also had a minister with Mr. Ibe Kachikwu as Minister of the State for Petroleum from 2015 down to 2019, it is evident that the next minister from Delta State ought to come from the South Senatorial District, especially in the light of the total absence of any high-profile federal appointment from among the Ijo, Isekli, and the Isoko since 2015. The party is at a loss regarding the reason for this sustained neglect of our people, despite being the mainstay not only of oil and gas production in Delta State, but also the heartbeat of our party from formation under the leadership of the late Senator Francis S. Okpozo. Our unmitigated marginalization is weakening morale and threatening to exert high political cost. We fervently plead with you again to kindly intervene with the President on our behalf to take urgent steps to end it by nominating the Delta State Minister from among the Ijo, Isekri, and Isoko of Delta South Senatorial District. This will be an act of overdue recognition that would assure the faithful party members in Delta State that they are not only useful to the nation for their oil and gas, but are also equal stakeholders and participants in your government. It will also be conducive to the sustenance of the peace that currently prevails in the otherwise restive and volatile Delta South District of Niger Delta, according to the letter. The situation in Niger Republic or Niger Republic was predictable. Our sister, former Minister of Education, Obegeri Ezekwesili, laments. A former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, has stated that the unrest presently occurring in the Niger Republic should not come as a surprise to many. Ezekwesili opined that the situation was predictable. Nigerians recall that the Nigerian presidential guard had detained the president of Niger Republic, Muhammadu Bazoum, and later declared General Abdulrahman Tichani as the nation's new leader. Tichani, who has headed the presidential guard since 2011, said he was the new president of the National Council of the Safeguard of the Homeland. The military also issued a warning about the consequences that will flow from any foreign military intervention, saying certain dignitaries are in thinking of a confrontation which will end in nothing but the massacre of the Nigerian population and chaos. Speaking on the development via Twitter, Ojukwu argued that the corruption in West Africa is the resultant effect of the unrest in the region. She wrote, "The Centagion effect we are experiencing in the West African democracies, Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Chad, and now Niger, all are in West African states, was entirely predictable. Nigeria will be the next because the corruption is too high. It's too much." Acute and systematic corruption has massively eroded the functional capacity of most African states to deliver basic services to the citizens from one election cycle to another. Therein sadly lies the deep gap of legitimacy that made Nigerians to welcome the coup in their country. I once spoke of this as the unsustainability of failure, according to Obiageli Ezekwesili. Bianca Ojukwu wins a legal battle against late Ojukwu's brothers in court. And the Ikeja High Court has ruled in favor of Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, widow of the late Igbo leader Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, and her 2 children over control of the estate of the deceased as director and shareholder of Ojukwu Transport Limited, OTL. The late Ikemba Nnewi was the director of OTL, a family company, before he died in 2011. Justice Abdullah Fatih Lawa delivered judgment in a suit filed over a decade ago on the management and control of some of the assets of OTL. A decade ago, wow. Bianca and her sons, Ahamefuna and Nwachukwu, who were infants at the time of the state of the case, were the claimants in the suit marked LD/1539/2012 against OTL and the 7 others, brothers of the late Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu, their sons and property agents, before the court was over alleged moved by the defendants to take possession of the claimants' residence at number 29 Oyenkan Abayomi Drive, Ikoyi, Lagos, as well as some of the company's property in Lagos, which were under the management and control of their late Biafran warlord. The defendants in the suit filed in 2012 are OTL Professor Joseph Ojukwu, Engineer Emmanuel Ojukwu, Lotanna Putalora Ojukwu, Dr. Patrick Ike Ojukwu, Archie Edward Ojukwu, Lota Akaji Ora Ojukwu, and the Messrs. Mercy Udegbu, doing business under Mercy Udegbu and Company. The claimant stated that about August 4, 2011, while their father was sick and hospitalized in London, the 4 to 7 defendants attempt to forcibly take possession of their home at number 29 Onyeka Abayomi Drive, formerly Queen's Drive, Ikoyi, Lagos, claiming that after the death of their father and son, after his burial, the 2nd and 7th defendants went on to appoint a property agent, the 8th defendant, to take over not only their father's residence at Onyeka Abayomi Drive, but also other property under the possession, management, and control of their father, namely number 13 Oxford Road, now known as 13 Ojora Road, Ikoyi, number 32A Commercial Ave, Yaba, Lagos, number 30 Gerard Road, Ikoyi, Lagos, and number 4 Macpherson Avenue, Ikoyi, Lagos as well. That the 2nd to 8th defendants are restrained either by themselves or through their agent or previous from interfering with the claimant's possession and control of the 5 listed properties being the subject matter of the suit. Where the last but not the least, Kenoko Okonkwo reacts as woman who sold her properties to support P2B cries out. Nollywood actor cum Labour Party chieftain Kenneth Okonkwo has alleged that the ruling All Poverty Congress APC is responsible for the propaganda about a retired colonel, Chinyere Obi, shot by thugs during the 2023 general election. Niger News earlier reported that Chinyere, in an interview with Punch, narrated how suspected political talks shot her during the election. According to her, the incident was reported to the Imo State Criminal Investigation Department, CID, and the suspect was arrested but later released. Hence, she petitioned the AIG at Umuahia Police Headquarters, Zone 9. Speaking about the sacrifices she made for the party during the campaign, the retired colonel said she sold all her properties. I beg you, if another line, make another just they put on small salt and sugar. Bought food items, bags, and made customized shirts which were distributed. Chinyere claimed that neither P2B nor the Labour Party National Chairman Julius Abure showed concern for her ordeal as they allegedly abandoned her. In a statement via Twitter on Saturday, Kenneth Okonkwo said Chinyere was with the Labour Party supporters in Abuja earlier this month, July, during an event organized to mark the birthday of Labour Party presidential candidate P2B. The thespian said the retired colonel also reinstated her love for the quest for a new Nigeria. He added that attempts by the APC to dissuade Chinyere from her principled stand for P2B have failed, hence the reason for the blackmail and propaganda. He wrote, I was with his sister and our veteran distinguished military officer, Colonel Chinyere Obi, retired, at the Marriage House, Abuja, on the 19th July of 2023 at an obedient movement organized event to mark the birthday party of At Peter Gregory Obi, where we talked over some communications mix-up when some hired hoodlums shot her for defending the votes for a new Nigeria, and she reinstated her love for the quest for a new Nigeria championed by At Peter Obi. All attempts by the agents of the fair ruling party to dissuade her from her principled stand for a new Nigeria failed. Hence, their resort to unending blackmail using her image for their unfounded propaganda. We love you, Colonel Chinyere Obi, till tomorrow, according to Kenneth Okonkwo. So, my good people of Biafra, be like saying I hear we go take back break until I hear my voice again. My name still never change. I still remain Amandia Neze from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where I give you the undiluted truth about the Biafran struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, the health, Simon Ekpa in Finland, and all you need to know about the so-called Biafran government in exile and every other news from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. So my wonderful people, I beg you, now here I go to sign off. Make on try to share this message, like, comment, and also subscribe. Very, very important and very, very necessary. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day and have a new blessed new month, August 1st, 2023. May the good Lord bless us all. That is how it is. For the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bye-bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.